Hey all. So I bought another car. More accurately, I bought a parts car. You'll see what that is when I actually recover it, because that's going to be an entire process in and of itself. But because it's going to be an entire process in and of itself, I need to go get supplies to do the recovery. So that's basically what this video is going to be. It may be combined with the other one depending on how much footage I get. I'm clearing the van while we're talking. It may be combined with the actual recovery or not, I don't know. So I figured it'd be better to have this footage and not need it than not have it and wish I did. So basically I need to collect up a bunch of stuff that I have and have it ready, and I also need to go out and buy some supplies. Your van, cooperate. So we're going to take a run to Walmart and Harbor Freight to get said supplies, and then put together a kit of everything I need so that I'll have it, because I'd much rather over prepare and leave most of it unused than be out trying to get this thing out and not have what I need. So basically the deal with this car that I'm getting is that it's been sitting for somewhere between 6 months and 3 years. It's unclear the way the guy was talking about it. I'm not sure exactly when it was last moved, but it has no engine and transmission, and it has 2 flat tires. The guy I'm buying it from has a loader forklift thing, which we may be able to use to help move it, but I'm basically making my plans on the assumption that that won't be available to us and that this thing will be a disaster to move. I'm borrowing a truck and renting a U-Haul trailer because the wagon does not have good enough brakes to tow a trailer with a vehicle on it, and I don't have a hitch on the van. The van would probably be able to tow, though it would hate life on the hills, but it definitely would not be happy about, or it doesn't have a hitch on it, so I do not have a way to get a hitch on in time. So that's just a no-go. So my awesome cousin is letting me borrow his proper modern truck to tow it with. But I am at Walmart because I might need a 7 to 4 pin adapter for the trailer. I'm unsure and I want to have it, so I don't have to hunt one down tomorrow morning. And I'm going to see if I can find a cheap car cover, so once I get it home I can throw a cover over it so my neighbors don't have to look at what I've bought. Also, the less obvious it is, the less likely there'll be issues with having an unregistered car. Alright, just got out of Harbor Freight. Didn't film in there because I knew I was going to be picking up something else heavy and decided not to have the problems I did trying to walk around Walmart. But at Harbor Freight I picked myself up a replacement tow strap, the prior one having gotten a gash in it when I was pulling the bumper straighter on the Oldsmobile. And then I also picked up a lithium battery jump pack. Obviously not to jump the car that I'm buying because, again, no engine. But we're going to be running an electric winch, like portable winch, to pull it up onto the trailer. So the jump pack is to either run the winch directly off the jump pack or to make sure that whatever vehicle we run the winch off of doesn't then die and can't be started. I've wanted one for a while, so this was a perfect excuse for that. So now I have to head home, and then I'm going to be putting together sort of my toolkit of recover a terrible car that doesn't run or maybe not even roll from out in the middle of nowhere the day after a significant snowstorm. So yeah, this will be entertaining. All right, hey all, it's the evening from those previous videos. Still trying to do the packing to get ready to go. So what I've got packed right now, that's the hitch ball that's going to go on the pickup truck. I've got a tow strap. In there is sockets, screwdrivers, my cordless impact, and my set of impact sockets for changing wheels, which may become more relevant. because I screwed up and the little air compressor that I bought I left in the station wagon, which wouldn't be a problem, except I dropped the station wagon off when I borrowed the truck from my cousin. So I don't have it anymore. So I'm currently debating between going to Harbor Freight and buying another one, or just pulling wheels off a vehicle and just bringing those. So the current thing I'm fighting with is this little electric marine winch that I picked up at the flea market a while back and just haven't messed with yet. I just got the cable unspooled from it. It was one big knotted mess. I was trying to manually re-spool it, and it was not working. So I think I'm going to have to rethink my plan and figure out a way to spool it electrically against resistance in a way where I can kind of control it a little bit, but I'm not sure what that is. Because under normal circumstances, what I would do is like hook it to one vehicle and then just tow another one up the driveway with it. But between the ice on the driveway and a lack of both vehicles in driveway space, because I got the borrowed pickup truck there, that's not a super great option right now. This is a backup one, because a friend of mine's bringing his electric winch, which is much nicer than this one, but I wanted to have this one just in case in reserve, so I need to figure this one out. All right, so this is attempt number 1 to spool this cable in with some tension. I've got the winch ratchet strapped to the table over there, and then I've got the cable running between two boards with some clamps. This is not like clamped down as hard as it could possibly be, but it's enough to have some tension in there. So I've got the winch hooked up to a jump pack. So we're going to turn that on. Come on. There we go. Put this on jump start. Grab the controller. And let's see what happens. Oh, put the clutch back in. I took this thing apart to figure out how to get the winch unspooled, and this clutch is actually pretty clever back here, because you just screw this in and there's a gear that's free spinning on a shaft and 2 keyed plates, and there's basically clutch discs between them. So when you crank this down just hand tight, it grabs that gear. So let's see what happens. It's working. All right, I'm going to have to put you down because I'm going to have to keep nudging that winch to get it to spool cleanly on the drum, but my dumb idea appears to be working. Okay, so the basic idea worked. It is pulling it, it's tensioning on the drum. It's not perfectly clean on the drum, but it doesn't have any sort of guide, so it's good enough. However, I was burning through that pretty quickly. It went from fully charged to like a quarter charge, doing what I've done so far, and I still have a fair amount. So this is now running down over there to a pair of jumper cables, which are separated by the plastic lid from the floor and from each other by that piece of chloroplast, and then I run to the running van so that I got power again. So I'm going to finish spooling this back up, put this in the bin, let the jump pack charge, and then I will get this all going. I've also loaded, I put the ratchet straps in there. Fortunately, strapping this down made me remember I needed ratchet straps. So yeah, I'm not going to film it, but I'm going to get it done. All right, and there we are. This is spooled up. It's not super perfect, but it's clean enough that it's not binding against either of the guides, which was what it was, how it was when I got the thing. So this will now spool out just fine. So I've got all the bits I need zip tied to it so I can not have to worry about losing them, but easy to remove when I got to them. So this is going in the bin of stuff. And before I forget, this ratchet strap is going in the bin of stuff. So I have the hitch to go in the truck so that I can tow the damn trailer. I have tools to change tires. I have a winch in case we don't have the other winch. I have a tow strap in case we need to tow something. I have jumper cables in case we either kill a vehicle running power off it or need to extend wiring. I have ratchet straps to strap down the bits and anything that might be loose on the vehicle. I have screwdrivers there because I'm going to need those for removing a couple odds and ends. I'm not going to film me loading this in the pickup truck because it's just going to embarrass me how winded I'll probably get from that thanks to all my health issues. I've got a variety of tripods and mounts so that I can mount this camera so that you all can come along for the drive. So you'll get to see this wonderfully stupid idea of mine. So I'll catch you in that video. Talk to you later. Bye.